Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. We're talking about a groovy film series here. It's Evil Dead franchise. We got John here. John, how's it going?
It's going good, Malcolm. Just I'm at an undisclosed location at work, so I'm gonna keep it low key.
Also, here we got Chris. Chris, how's it going?
Here to have a groovy time, talk about one of my favorite franchises, and I actually just saw the remake for the first time this week, and I love this. So you all day.
Also, here we got Ryan O'Regan. Ryan, how's it going?
I am so worn out from Halloween. You have no idea. The fact that we're doing like this horror franchise the day after, it's just like a gut punch, I swear. But all for it.
And last but not least, we got Anthony. Anthony, how's it going?
It's going well. I'm a little upset of his dislike of Halloween. I love it, but I had to work 10 hours yesterday during Halloween because I don't know. But I was figuring. But I'm looking forward to this. I'm pretty sure I put this call out there, so we'll see how badly I lose to everyone today after doing this myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going all the way back to the 80s. We're doing everything.
All right. Here we go.
But with that being said, how Formula Random works is it's basically an Iron Man match. Like the first 30 questions is basically get a point as always. For the last 5 questions, if you get one right, you gain a point. If you get it incorrect, you lose a point. And same if you don't put an answer. But with that being said, the first question is: who helps Ash vanquish the pit's Deadites by throwing him his chainsaw in the Army of Darkness?
Oh my. I know what he's supposed to represent. That like.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
The wise man.
Chris.
When I said Maryland, I thought you were doing more specific.
Ryan.
Was it Lord Henry? I'm not sure.
Anthony.
Yeah, I never actually remember if they say Merlin in there, but I said the wise man.
The wise man is correct.
Okay, so my old people mixed up.
Yeah, he's credited as the wise man. I don't think they ever refer to him as Merlin at all in the movie. So unfortunately, I can't give you the point, Chris.
Yeah, I understand. It was a little way of trying to think that they actually have a name.
Anyway, the next question is: who directed 2013's Evil Dead?
Happy I don't.
I hope my looking at this 5 seconds before this started helped me out. Because I definitely didn't know until 2 seconds ago.
Like this one.
Alright, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris.
Freddie Alvarez. Very funny.
Ryan.
Fede Alvarez.
Anthony.
Fede Alvarez.
And John.
Fede Alvarez.
Fede Alvarez is correct.
Yeah, first week of the night.
The next question is: what is the name of the possessed woman that Ash fights in the basement in Evil Dead 2?
Repeat.
What was the name of the possessed woman that Ash fights in the basement in Evil Dead 2?
What?
In 5, 4,
That was
3.
That was the best English sentence Tony's written in years.
It's down. Ryan.
I think the spelling might be off, but it's Henrietta.
Anthony.
Yeah, Henrietta.
John.
I gave you first and last. Henrietta Nolby.
Chris.
I spelled it wrong. I didn't have. I said hereditary.
Henrietta is correct. The next question is, it's a bit of softball, but why not? Who played Ash Williams in the franchise?
Okay, that was a softball. You say that sometimes, and I have no freaking clue what the movie is you're talking about. Sometimes. It's a legit softball. Sometimes I feel like softball's different down under than it is in this area, for sure. Down that area.
Yeah, no, when Malcolm gives a softball, it's an actual softball.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Anthony.
Bruce Campbell.
John.
A gentleman named Bruce Campbell. Yeah.
Chris.
Bruce Campbell, one of my favorite actors working today.
Ryan.
The man from Briscoe County Jr., Bruce Campbell.
The snooty usher is correct.
Yeah, also that.
The next question is, when Ash builds a mechanical hand out of a gauntlet in the Army of Darkness, what does he use to test its strength with?
You'd be okay. You're specific.
You don't have to be specific.
Oh.
But if you say TV when the answer is a rugby ball, then I can't give you the point. 5, 4, 3. I believe there was a repeat though there, but just in case. When Ash builds a mechanical hand out of a gauntlet in the Army of Darkness, what does he use to test its strength with?
Gas movie's good.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
I'll keep it period specific. I put a chalice.
Chris.
Instead of cop, I went most specifically at the bottom goblet. You want to be most specific.
Ryan.
I went goblet or chalice, depending on your preference.
Anthony.
It's a metal cup.
Metal cup is correct. But chalice, goblet, everything in that realm is.
Why must we be so extra?
I don't know.
The next question is, in 2013's Evil Dead, who speaks the line in the Book of the Dead that summon the malevolent force?
Just look at those names.
I hope I got the right character. Between two names in my head.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Eric?
Yeah, that's his name.
Ryan.
I believe it was Eric.
Anthony.
No, I wrote Mike, but it's Eric.
John.
Hey, Eric.
Eric is correct.
Knew I was going to mess up at the names.
The next question is, according to the opening monologue of Evil Dead 2, what year did the Necronomicon Ex Mortis disappear?
Clint, what are you doing? All right, my cat's like banging at the window right now.
And I actually finally got around to watching this for the first time while watching this, but unfortunately we'd already done the 80s Rankin episode, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I didn't realize reading was going to be required on this, so I guessed 1300 AD.
Anthony.
That's a pretty good guess, because I'm pretty sure it's 1300 AD.
John.
Yeah, what a guess. 1300 AD.
Yeah,
Chris.
1300.
1300 AD is correct. I mean, they do even say it in the monologue too. It's not just reading.
They take so many times out all three that I got. Yeah.
Anyway, the next question is, What is playing on the tape that the guys play in the living room in The Evil Dead?
Wait, say that again?
What is playing on the tape that the guys play in the living room in The Evil Dead?
I don't know. I'm between.
Like, how descriptive do we have to be with this answer?
Once again, if you're somewhere around the what I'm looking for, I'm not going to go punish if you go too specific if it's all correct. So. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Anthony.
The description of the book by Professor Noby?
John.
It's the professor's logbook.
Chris.
I have different answer. I hush little baby. I thought the lullaby was a
Ryan.
I said Professor Noby reciting from the book.
Yep. Like that's all correct. Like anything about the book, Professor Noby is correct. The next question is, who composed the score for the first 3 Evil Dead movies?
God damn it! I don't even try to write anything down. What am I thinking? Oh.
Happy I looked it up before I went on.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
I looked this up before we started. Joseph DeLuca.
Chris.
I don't want to do because I have it came on Wikipedia and I never look it up.
Can you put that closer? Oh, yeah. Ryan.
I didn't have it. I said Robert Ebert, just softballing.
Anthony.
James Horner.
It's actually Joseph Loduca, unfortunately, not DeLuca.
Oh.
Oh.
Darn it.
Hey, you got closer than any of us.
Hey,
Yeah.
James Horner.
Reading is fundamental.
The next question is, in Army of Darkness, Ash uses the chemistry book to create what substance to help against the Army of the Dead?
I wish I had time to finish the home rewatch.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Wait.
1. Pins down. Chris.
I said gunpowder.
Ryan.
I also said gunpowder.
Anthony.
Gunpowder.
John.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder is correct.
Boom, baby.
The next question is, in 2013's Evil Dead, what does the demon force Olivia to do?
Oh God, this thing made me. How specific?
Once again, if you're in the general ballpark, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I said cut her cheek open with a shard of glass.
Anthony.
Yeah, I was going to try to cut her face off.
John.
Yeah, I would cut her face partially off.
Chris.
That cut her face, specifically the mouth, because that's where the cut you see.
That is correct. The next question is, in The Evil Dead, what does Ash give Linda at the cabin?
And I had a dead reference back in another film.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Anthony.
It's like a magnifying glass necklace.
John.
That is what I put, a magnifying glass necklace.
Chris.
Necklace, but also used it again in the remake, but they
Ryan.
I just said a necklace.
Necklace is correct. Alright. The next question is, which hand does Ash cut off in Evil Dead 2?
Son of a bitch. Wow, that's sick.
I should note, I had this argument with somebody just last night because someone dressed up for the haunted house as Ash.
I did this before, so I'm trying to remember what I did.
And
No.
5, 4, 3,
I think I'm
2, 1. Pins down. John.
I'm pretty sure it's his right hand.
Chris.
not to his left.
Ryan.
It is his right.
And Anthony.
He's right.
Everyone except Chris get correct the right hand.
Nice.
But the next question is, in Army of Darkness, how much does Ash say that his boomstick retails for at S-Mart?
Oh, Christ.
I got past
This is a great.
earlier.
Goddamn you, Malcolm. This is a great question.
A great line. I was thinking you were doing that for every detail he put into the minutes.
I'm just going by economics.
This is probably pre-inflation, so don't try to inflate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
$149.95.
Ryan.
I might have gone cheap. I said $59.99.
Anthony.
Was it 109.95?
John.
I hope so. I put 109.95 too.
109.95 is correct.
That was a deep.
I was so close.
Great for you. It's a good question.
But next question is, in 2013's Evil Dead, David gives Mia a necklace made from what kind of tree?
Oh, come on. Fuck, he said.
I should have went back over this. I had this thing in my head.
You know, I knew you were going to ask this question. Yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to rewind the movie to listen to it again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I have no idea. I just threw out a tree. Birch. I don't know.
Anthony.
It starts with a B, so I also wrote birch.
John.
Is it buckthorn?
That's it.
Yes.
Chris. Buckthorn is correct.
God damn it. I've never even heard of that tree before in my life.
I didn't think it was a tree.
Next question is, what are Linda and Shelley doing just before Cheryl goes demonic in the Evil Dead?
I'm sorry, say that again. It sounds like there was some background noise.
Yep. What are Linda and Shelley doing just before Cheryl goes demonic in the Evil Dead? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Yep. What are Linda and Shelley doing just before Cheryl goes demonic in the Evil Dead?
I gave an example just to be specific.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Anthony.
I don't know. I said brushing hair.
John.
My answer is long, but testing Linda for ESP with a deck of cards.
Chris.
Yeah, they playing cards. They guessing what the card is, and I say, AKA, they card for one answer they give.
Ryan.
I just said they were playing cards, specifically spades, I believe it was.
So John's definitely correct. It is testing Linda for ESP using playing cards. I'll give it to Chris and Ryan. People can yell at me later for doing that, but
Except
I mean,
cards
they
were
were playing with playing cards. Yeah.
That's why I said they what the card is, and then I gave
That's
it.
fine.
Yeah, you could argue she was already demonic when she was predicting them. So
Yeah. But anyway, the next question is, who played Jake in Evil Dead 2?
Oh shit.
Hold on, my pen dying. Not getting on their pen.
These guys' names are.
I think I got the first name wrong, but I think I had it.
5,
Nope.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
Dan Hicks.
Chris.
Now I had Justice Shelley. I wanted a few names I looked up.
Ryan.
I said Ben. What's his face?
Anthony.
I didn't remember who it was, so I just said Tim Raimi because he's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah. He was Henrietta. But yeah, John's correct. It is Dan Hicks. And I didn't realize I have two of these questions back to back. Never mind. Who played Sheila in Army of Darkness?
Spelling doesn't count, right?
The spelling doesn't count.
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
No, I blanked. I didn't have time to look up the cast member. Look at everything else.
Crucify me on the spelling, but I said Beth Davids.
Anthony.
Beth Davids.
And John.
Beth Davids.
That is correct. It was Miss Honey from Matilda, which I did not realize until I looked it up. But the next question is, what household appliance does possessed Natalie use to attack David and Eric with in 2013's Evil Dead?
Sorry, repeat that one.
Yep. What household appliance does possessed Natalie use to attack David and Eric with in 2013's Evil Dead? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Anthony.
Nail gun.
John.
Nail gun.
Chris.
No, I was thinking of too many things, and I should have pulled.
Ryan.
I boofed on that, and I am embarrassed by my answer. So I said an electric carving knife. Almost as if like a throwback to the chainsaw.
Yeah. Nail gun is correct.
Damn it.
That's the one I
And question number 20. When Ash tries to kill Linda in The Evil Dead, what is the second method that he considers?
So you said what is the second method?
Yeah.
And this is the first Evil Dead.
The first Evil Dead, yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is the problem when sequels decide to just be the similar title.
Sweet.
And 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. Yep. When Ash tries to kill Linda in the Evil Dead, what is the second method that he considers?
I hope I'm not getting the first and second one mixed up here.
I feel like this is going to be tricky, but
Yeah, I try not to get the two of them mixed up.
Okay. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John,
I put chainsaw.
Chris,
And he got child before he ended up burying her.
and Ryan.
I said burial.
Anthony.
Said dismember her.
Yeah, I can give you dismember. It is dismembering whoever chainsaw is what he at first considers, but then he decides he can't do it. Then he goes to burial as the method that he officially uses.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So does
I knew it
chainsaw
was going
count?
to be
or-
tricky.
Yeah, no, I can give you just chainsaw.
Do I get the point, Mo? I get
Well, you said cutting her up with a chainsaw, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you get the point? The next question is, in Evil Dead 2, what kind of demon does Professor Nobi say possessed Henrietta?
I hope I got the spelling right on this one.
I don't know. Whatever. It's close enough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Kandarian? I think how he said it. Kandarian.
Ryan.
A Kandarian demon. Kandarian with a K.
Anthony.
Yeah, K makes more sense because this really looks like Canadian demon, but Kandarian.
John.
Yeah, Kandarian.
Kandarian or Kandorian, however you pronounce it, I'm not
Canadian.
sure.
You should accept Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm accepting
all
all
demons, they
variations
know
of the words. Don't worry.
The maple syrup.
The next question is, what was the final word said in 2013's Evil Dead?
That's a tricky. I know what you do. You pull a trick here.
Spoilers.
And
Giving away answers over there, Chris.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. It wouldn't be the first time in a random someone's given away an answer. Ryan.
You're not going to get me this time. Groovy.
Anthony.
Groovy.
John.
This is why you stick around after the credits. Groovy.
Chris.
I think Ruby. I knew you.
Groovy is correct. And I'll give a quick score count before I move on to the next question. In the lead with 21 points, we've got John. Anthony is on 17. Ryan is on 15. And Chris is on 12.
Good job, John.
Good job, John. This is a good match.
Yeah,
That
but the
composer
next
thing killed it.
the next question is, in Army of Darkness, what is the one word that Ash struggles to remember so that he can grab the Necronomicon?
I don't want to do that. Just in case it's a question for later. So I can do that. Leave that. I'm just going to do this.
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
It's up.
1. Pins down. I'm hearing echo somewhere. It's gone. But anyway, Anthony.
Nick 2.
John.
Nikto.
Chris.
I changed it to undo. I changed the last minute.
Ryan.
Was it noodle? Was it nectar? Oh, no, it was nectar.
Yes. That's correct. Next question is, What does David do to exorcise the demon out of Mia in 2013's Evil Dead?
All right.
And 5.
Repeat.
Yep. And that is your last repeat too. What does David do to exorcise the demon out of Mia in 2013's Evil Dead?
I give 2 answers here. I hope you accept both.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I hope I didn't boof this, but I said buries her alive and resuscitates her.
Anthony.
Live burial, then shocks her back to life.
John.
Yeah, I also put buries her alive, then shocks her back with a battery and syringes.
Chris.
I said he buried her and suffocated her with back because that's how.
Yep, buries alive then brings back to life is correct. Next question is, how does Ash finally destroy all of his possessed friends in the Evil Dead?
I am not doing spell.
And 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. Yep. How does Ash finally destroy all of his possessed friends in the Evil Dead?
Oh, got it.
Thank you for that repeat.
Yeah, anytime.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
He burned the Necronomicon.
Chris.
He folded the book to the you want the Necronomicon to the fireplace and burn it.
Ryan.
He burns the book in the fire.
Anthony.
Yeah, he burns the book.
Burns the book is correct. The next question is, in the Evil Dead 2, who's the first person that gets possessed by Henrietta when she's awakened after the group throw Ash into the cellar?
Is it? Stupid. I guess.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
I had the only character I remember, Bobby Joe.
Ryan.
I went Ed.
Anthony.
Yeah, the name is right. Yeah, I think Ed got his foot hit.
John.
Ed.
Ed is correct. The next question is, who was the last member of the group to be possessed in 2013's Evil Dead? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I think it was David right before the house burned up.
Anthony.
What Ryan said. David.
John.
I put Eric. I don't know if I saw David possessed, but they could be right. I don't know.
Chris.
David would not present when I have to work with Eric because he used the shotgun might be.
Eric is correct.
Oh, David's eyes turned yellow right before the fire took him. I promise you that happened.
That's why I'm saying it.
He never showed like signs, but his eyes turned yellow right before the fire took him.
You
That's
know
why they
what?
zoomed in on him.
Just because of that, because I didn't say no challenges at the start,
Sure.
I'll give everyone the point. I'll give
Sure.
people benefit of the doubt. Once again, come at me if you want to complain. I'll give points. But I'm
Get in those comments.
I will take a plane to Australia.
Get in those comments.
You had to again. I had to pay close attention to the theme.
But the next question is: who played Linda in The Evil Dead?
Oh,
I'm not gonna write anything down. I knew you were gonna ask cast questions. I just couldn't bring myself to like try to learn like the 18 people that are in these freaking things.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
I promise you, I'm not writing the right answer.
John,
Betsy Baker.
Chris,
he got it. I said Beth Fowler. I tried to go through everybody in the
Ryan,
I think I might have switched them up a bit. I said Ellen Sandweiss.
Anthony.
I was just trying to make Embeth David's backwards, like try to switch names around, but I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. So
But Betsy Baker is correct.
I switched them up. Damn it.
They changed so many actors for Sheila. Every single one of them.
Yeah. Next question is: in Army of Darkness, of the 3 books that Ash must choose from in the wood, which one bites him?
I did put.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Anthony.
the second book, the one on his right, or the one on the middle tier.
John.
He's right. I just put second, unless you needed that kind of description.
Chris.
I definitely took that way too far.
I close the Bible. That's why on rewatch I did get up to that point.
Ryan.
I just said second.
Second book is correct. Anthony just read a little bit further with the.
I was flexing a little bit, all right, John's kicking my ass. I was flexing.
That was a fantastic flex. I thought about writing all that stuff too, but I was like, let's just put second.
All right, but the last question before we go into the gain a point, miss a point, gain a point, lose a point section. In Evil Dead 2, the recitation of the first passage does what?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, what?
I really just pick and choose what words I want to make capitalized, and I don't when I write sentences. I'm determining it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Bring the monster faith out in the open, because
Ryan.
I said activates the vortex.
Anthony.
It makes the demon a thing of the flesh.
John.
I put it raises the demon.
Yeah, I'll give Razor the Demon flesh, all that. The second passage is the vortex.
I thought the second passage closed it and sucked everything up. Damn it.
But anyway, I'll give a score update before we actually go into this. Still in the lead, we've got John on 29 points.
Jeez.
Anthony is second on 24 points. Brian is third on 21 points. Chris is on 16 points. All right, and the first question is, and I promise you this is the last cast question, who plays Mia in 2013's Evil Dead?
Thank you.
I think.
I know 3 cast members total. And now you've asked all of them, so thank you.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
It's funny. I keep telling myself, don't write Jane Lynch. Don't write Jane Lynch. Jane Levy.
This would have been a great time for you to write Jane Lynch.
Ryan.
Yeah, Jane Levy.
Anthony.
Jane Levy.
It is Zoe from Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, Jane Levy.
No love for Bridget Fonda in Army of Darkness.
You don't know he's going to ask that.
See,
I said last time he was going to ask about him.
I forgot about that.
Malcolm's not that evil.
That's true.
Am I? Anyway, the next question is, what does Eric use to kill Olivia in 2013's Evil Dead?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Yep. What does Eric use to kill Olivia in 2013's Evil Dead?
I hope I did not mess this up.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
Oh.
Ryan.
I honestly thought he beats her to death. I don't think there was a cure.
Anthony.
I think he did with the corner of the sink that broke off.
John.
The broken corner of the sink.
And Chris.
Oh, I said, let's see. I just realized the thing at the last minute.
Yeah. Beats her to death with the broken piece of the sink is correct.
I bet I had my repeat. I just realized the last second.
I don't know if that's a cure, really, but
I mean, I did say kill, but anyway.
oh, it sounded like cure over here. That's why I was like confused by it.
It's my accent. I get it.
It did cure her from being a demon.
He definitely cured her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, the next question is: in The Evil Dead, while Chill is drawing the clock, her hand becomes possessed and draws something else. What does she draw instead?
Man, so bad.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. John.
The Necronomicon.
Chris.
But they don't call it yet in the first one, the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead.
Ryan.
I just said the book. I don't know if you needed the specifics.
Anthony.
The Necronomicon, and poorly.
Yeah, I didn't need the specifics. Everyone's got that point.
We're all about the ballpark here. All about the ballpark.
I mean, as I've said many times, I don't really need specifics as long as you don't say something that is completely wrong. The next question is:
Originally call it.
at the end of Evil Dead 2, Ash is possessed and is trying to kill Annie. What brings him out of his possession?
You're going to need to repeat that because that cut out in and out.
Yep. At the end of Evil Dead 2, Ash is possessed and trying to kill Annie. What brings him out of his possession? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
The necklace that he gave to Linda. On the first.
Ryan.
Seeing the necklace.
Anthony.
Yep, the necklace he gave Linda.
And John.
Hope this is ballpark. I put he remembers Linda.
I'll give it because I mean, seeing the necklace
He
obviously
already won. Let me
Yeah.
step up a little bit.
No, this is for points now. Let's go.
He wants to be on that grid.
I want to be
I
the top
got
of
it.
that grid.
I get it.
But the final question: in Army of Darkness, Lord Arthur accuses Ash of being a spy for whom?
I'm just going to be a dick on this.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
Hold on. Just a second.
Anthony,
Likely, he's one of Henry's men.
John,
I put Henry the Red, Duke of Shale, Lord of the Northern Highlands.
Chris,
Henry the Red. And just gave him.
Ryan.
Well, I started this game with this answer, and I'm ending with this answer. Lloyd Henry.
There.
And at this point in time, you get the point for it. But Ed, with that being said, and your winner, final score of 34 out of 35 points is John.
Thank you.
I'm going to go round the board and say how much. Chris, you had 19 points. How do you feel?
I feel good. Like I say, I love this movie. I have document time I've already done better on the latest stuff. It's just like time you had something came beforehand that threw me off. I love the film. I have a few suggestions for stuff in the future. Do I recommend what I do?
What was that, sorry?
Can I put? Are you asking me for any challenge I'd like to put out in the future?
Yeah, no, I mean, if I was waiting for you to say what you wanted to throw out a challenge for.
That we started this, let's finish it. Anybody up for it? Let's do Ash vs. the Evil Dead challenge. I love the show to death. Kind of because this franchise pissed me off, but I kind of interested because I watched every single one of the Paranormal Activity, especially after the most recent one. Malcolm, I know you don't love it, but I love this franchise, Wreck, and I will include the remake as well to make it easier for anybody who wants the American version. But Sex Education. Actually, Wreck being one of my favorite British shows on Netflix.
What? Justification?
Yeah.
What show was that?
Sex Education, now 3 seasons.
So I thought you said Justification. And it was like, what the hell? But anyway, Ryan, you finished off with 26 points. How do you feel? And anything you want to throw a challenge for?
Oh, I feel like I did as best as I could with this. I mean, if I had the time to review the 15 minutes before, it probably would have been good. But I just came right off work, so it was one of those things where I had to try to remember what I could from days before. And yeah, admittedly, I missed a couple of questions because I just swapped ideas of what I was thinking. But then I realized I was going up against John, and it's like, I have no chance. Jesus Christ, this man with horror. I'll know better in the future. And unfortunately, I think this is like the first loss I've actually had in random. So, I mean, that's a little, disappointing. But if you're going to lose, you lose to the guy that missed one question. So, yeah. I can take that. As for what to go for next, as always, I'm game to go with anything. If you need someone to fill in for maybe some Christmas stuff coming up in the next couple of months, maybe do like a Rankin Bass of the, stop motion items that they had. That would be fun. Just to do something festive. But outside of that, just keep me away from horror. Don't include me in anything horror that has him in it. I know this man too well now.
But Anthony, you finished off with a score of 29 points. How do you feel? And anything you want to throw a challenge for?
I mean, how was I supposed to win? He knew everything. There's nothing I could do. I'm okay because the only thing I got wrong was one plot question on the first movie, which has been a while, and then a bunch of cast stuff and people's names. So as long as if I don't miss Army of Darkness, I'm happy. And Evil Dead 2. Like, good. I'm set. I'm happy with what I did. John played great. This was a lot of fun. I just wanted to have a reason to be able to rewatch these a little bit, ask some questions about them again. And, just it was spooky season. So why not pick one of my favorite franchises to do this with? For stuff coming up, I don't know. I'll sign up if I see something interesting. That's the way this goes. And after that, I don't have anything in particular that I'm looking forward to throwing out on the gauntlet.
Yeah. And I think secretly you just wanted to force me to finally watch Evil Dead because I think we've had discussions many times about me not.
I didn't do that at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's not going to be a heated debate afterwards about David's possession, right?
But with that being said, John, you got 34 out of 35, which is probably going to definitely put you up at the top of the all-time lists. But how do you feel?
I feel good. I think I'm not going to be like ridiculous about this. I just feel like now, like I keep doing this horror stuff, I'm going to put a target on myself. But it's just what I love. I can't stop watching those movies. So I've seen these movies probably like 10 times a piece. So it's just what I do. If you want to do musicals, I'll be happy to do 0 out of 35.
Dibs, I'll do it. Give me a chance.
I didn't need to go first in here, so
as far as challenges, I'll do most franchises. Like I'd love to do Friday the 13th. That'd be cool. But most franchises, if somebody throws something out there for horror franchises, I'll try to jump on it. If you name a bunch of them, sure. But again, I think the last time I did random, I put a bunch of challenges out, so I'm not going to overload it this time. Again, Malcolm, thank you so much. Thank you to whoever wrote all the questions. They were great, and I had fun.
I'm sure if we do musicals, I think we convince Paul Carriola to jump in as well.
I want to go versus Bill in musicals. the race to the bottom.
Wait to Florida against Bill. That'd be fun.
God, just be cursing.
But with that being said, that's the end of another episode of Random for the night, which I've just realised this whole time I've had the rat logo for Rank in the corner. But with that being said, but I'm going to go out on this clip because
I love you all.